Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. The message I heard is ordinary. The scripture comes from the Proverbs 3:1. My son, forget not my law, but let thine heart keep my commandments. For length of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee. So here's the message. God said, for whoever this is for, you are not ordinary. It is not a situation where you are regular. It is not a situation where I just feel like get the same message. Lord have mercy. Bless the Lord. Somebody want to take somebody up out of here. They are sick of you. They are sick of you dancing now. They sick of you that they say they still down there dancing. They still down there dancing. Why won't they stop? God said you not going to stop. And he ain't going to let you stop. And he ain't going to let them do nothing to you either. And that's what God said. God said, don't forget his law. As long as you stick to his law and his commandments, you're going to be just fine. But as soon as you start to stray away from that, that's when you kind of put yourself in a position to where you could fall into a trap. I feel like for somebody, God is saying at the moment, because you're not ordinary, he got something for you. And whatever it is, it's spectacular. And your enemies know that. They already know. That's why they own you. Because they know God got something. Like, I feel like somebody you don't know is so close you can stick your tongue out and taste it. God said he about to sweep you all the way off your feet. In such a way. You going to be shook. You going to be shook. You are going to be shook. God is about to sweep you off your feet. Your enemies going to have fumes coming out their nose and flames coming off the top of their head. Their horns gonna be showing. God said he is about to show up and show out. That's why you know what I'm saying? I just feel like this is somebody you feel like you want a pressure cooker. God said as soon as you know what I'm saying, you gotta take the big fork and you gotta step back a little bit. I said he let the steam out. Hold on. He let the steam out. Hold on. Because as soon as he let you up out that pipe, it's on and it's all and popping. I just feel that for some it's all and popping. It's going to be like that way. That way. It's like, and somebody you finna have some people mad with you. It's going to be some people upset, bothered, flustered, frustrated, irritated, all that. And God said, oh, well, too bad, too sad. They shouldn't have messed with you. I just feel like at some point, you have to realize that somebody is just somebody that you can't mess with. God said somebody that somebody can't. I can't say the word. But baby, God said for somebody, it's just that kind of vibe. Like, you know what I'm saying? And this is somebody, like, you got a lot of people that are so mad because I just feel like they have tried time and time again to take you up out of here. And every time it don't work, they like, who are you? I just feel like even if it's a situation where you have some kind of divine, like this is somebody you have some kind of divine anointing on your life that God already knew people was gonna try this here. God already knew that people was gonna try to take you up out of here. And it's not a situation where this is somebody who's superhuman and you can't get hurt. But it is a situation where when there are plans for things to happen to you, God causes other things to happen. What are you talking about, Star? Here's an example. Let's say somebody is trying to, and it get jammed. It ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? You get away, you gone. There's a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Somebody try to put something in your food and in your drink, and it don't do you nothing. God said he have a purpose for you. Somebody trying to set you up, and then for whatever reason, it don't work out. It's because God has a purpose for you. As I say that. And because God have a purpose for you, nothing that any of these people be trying to plot and plan and try to do to you, it don't work. It will never work. It's not gonna work. And that's the end of it. And now God is showing me for somebody, like I feel like this message has like so many messages in it, but it is what it is. Like I'm just gonna let God flow. You know what I'm saying? Like excuse me, let me get out the way. Okay, that part. Anyways, God said for somebody, it's a situation where there's someone, like there's a group of people that are trying to make it to where you don't have any options. They want you. And the crazy thing is, like, once again, trafficking. Somebody is like, there are some people that really want to traffic somebody. Whoever you are, you must be off the chain. Fine. I can't stunt because, like, they are really, like, this is somebody that sit around obsessing over how much money you could possibly make if you would just. How much you could be so well off if you would just. And if you would just, and if you would just, and you are the kind of person, I'm not gonna just nothing. And that's the end. And they don't like it. And God said they are trying to make you feel as if either you are going to go over here and be trafficked or you going to go over here and be trafficked, and that's it. God said he is going to make a completely different lane. Not only is he going to create a new lane for you, but that lane is going to be paved with gold, sparkles, sprinkles, glitters, diamonds, rubies, all that. And he going to do it right in front of these people's face. And shut down whatever it is they got going on. And on top of that, his wrath is going to be up on them while he doing it. God said he doing all of it at the same time, at the same dang time. All of it. He getting them for what they trying to do to you. He getting everybody involved with trying to traffic you. He getting everybody that is trying to make it seem as if this is a good idea. And on top of that, he is making a way for you that they wouldn't even think of. And it's not going to make sense. It's going to be strange. It's going to be weird. It's going to be out of nowhere. And it's going to be something that you would have never thought of. But God is about to do this for you. Because he said it's a no and it's a hard no. He don't care what kind of sins they try to entice you with, what they try to get you to do, what they try to get you to say, where they try to get you to go, this, that, and the third. He don't care about none of that because he sees the intent behind everything. This is a group of people that try to put together a plan to try to pitchfork somebody into being trafficked. It's sick. It's wicked. And God said he's seeking judgment on every single person involved. What they wish for you is going to be on their own head. God said it's going to be on their own head. And God said for somebody, death will be on their head. Because they wished it on you. And that's what that is. Being trafficked. You gone. You're no longer yourself. You have no choice in how you want to live your life and what you want to do with yourself. You have no control over your body. You have no control over what you say, where you go, who you speak to. Wait, like what? This is evil. It is wicked. God said he is dealing with them. And once again, God said death will be upon somebody's head for trying to traffic you. God said you are not a prostitute. It don't care. It don't matter how they feel about you. It don't matter how they see you. It don't matter what they think about. It don't matter how many exes they try to pull up out of the bushes. It don't matter how many friends feel this way, who heard this, who thought that. God said what he said. And that's the end. Ain't no and ifs or buts about it. It's not going to be a situation where you going to just go ahead, you know what, I might as well. No. I feel like this somebody, you flip burgers before you go and sell your body. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with working retail. What's wrong with a regular job? I just feel like it's that, like, this is somebody that they feel like, well, if you not working, just like the message about somebody saying, look, out here, ambulance just going off. Don't y'all hear that in the background? God said he is on this case. Right here, this case right here, he on this case right here. Somebody thinking that if they get you to lose the job that you have, then maybe you come over here and you'll do what they want. God said you are not going to do that. If that's what they want to do, then that so be it. And for some of y'all, that's what's going on. This is somebody, this may be family members that's out here been doing this for years, and they keep looking at you, which is sick, and thinking to themselves that they can make money off of you, which is sick. And they have constructed a little plan, a little plot to try to force you to do what you don't want to, which is sick. And God said, no, you are not their sacrifice. Period. And if they think it's such a good idea, they can go ahead and do it themselves. That way. That way. God is showing me that someone is trying to show you, like, they want you to sacrifice yourself to be abused and used and mistreated so that they can live good. Excuse me? Let me help you find a job application. Because who not finna, please. Girl, bye. Boy, bye. You thought you're going to have to go ahead and take me up out of here. I'll be up there with my Heavenly Father before I do that. And that's period. It ain't going to be a situation where somebody finna tell me what I need to and need to not do. And that's period. It always been that way. This is somebody that has absolutely lost their mind. And for somebody, I'm seeing a mother that is looking at their daughter and thinking that they not doing this, they not able to get that, they not able to do this, that, and the third the way they used to. And now they looking at their daughter and thinking to themselves they need to make money off of their daughter. God said, no, your daughter don't want to do what you do, ma'am. She said she doesn't want to do that, ma'am. She's not interested. And you ruining her relationships is not going to make her all of a sudden think, you know what, I might as well. No. You removing her friends is not going to make her think, you know what, I might as well. No. You turning people against her is not going to make her think, well, I might as well. No. Creating lies, rumors, and all kind of things is not going to make her think, well, I might as well. It's not going to happen. You lose. That's the message. That's the message. That's the message. God said, as long as you continue to keep his commandments, you will never be falling into this person's trap because you don't do what they think. These are people that think that you're going to go and be sleazy. These are people that think that you're going to go and do this, that, and the third. You're not into that. That's not your vibe. And because it's not your vibe, they keep on, oh man, rats. Almost got them. We almost got them. God said it was never a situation where they almost got you. It was never a situation where they could have. And this, no, it was never going to happen because you was never on that vibe. For somebody, God said this person will set you up with people. And these people are prostitutes. So it'll be a situation where if you're a woman, somebody in your family is setting you up with male prostitutes. And from your perspective, it looked like they cheating on you, but they working. And God said this person did this on purpose so you would start cheating on them to get them back. But that's not how you roll. And for somebody, because that's not how you roll, they orchestrated something to make it seem like that's what you did. But God said he saw all that. And there is no rest, peace, or sleep for the wicked. Lord, ain't no peace for the wicked. Ain't no joy for the wicked. God said this is something that's not going to happen. It don't matter how many friends this person called and how many people they click up with and how many times they try to do this, that, and the third. God said it ain't going to happen. It ain't. It ain't. It ain't. And it ain't a situation where this person will be able to come out the woodwork trying to attack you either because you win. That's why they got to get other people to help them. For some of y'all, the person that actually is trying to traffic you is scared of you. And that's why they want something bad to happen to you. because they scared of you. And what's wild is you would think if you were scared of somebody, you would leave them alone. You would think if you were terrified, if this person knew what I was doing, oh, I couldn't imagine what they would do to me. Why in the world are you doing it then? God said this is somebody they could easily leave you alone, but they insist. But it's because of jealousy, envy, lust. They sitting up here looking at your body, looking at your beauty, looking at your, like they looking at you in a way that they not supposed to. And thinking to themselves what they would do and how they would do it. How much they would earn. What they would be able to do with this money. They would, and the crazy, for some of y'all, this person is thinking about everybody else in your family that they could possibly help but you. They don't care what happens to you. And I'm thinking about how I've watched quite a few Nollywood movies about trafficking, and how typically it's a situation where it's a daughter and her and her family are dirt poor. They don't have nothing. And either a parent will sell her off, or she will willingly go thinking that she's going to work as a housekeeper or something like that. And they get there and they being beaten, forced into doing things they don't want to do, tormented, curses put on them, all kind of terrible things happening to them. Meanwhile, their family is living it up. They just got a new car, they get a new house, they got this, they got that. God said this is somebody that feel like you should sacrifice yourself so they can live it up. And the sad thing about it is, in reality, it ain't nothing wrong with taking care of your parents. That's in the Bible. It's in Timothy. But something is wrong with a parent trying to manipulate their child. It is something wrong with a parent exploiting their child. And it is sick for a parent to think that their child should be their slave. This is somebody, you have dreams and aspirations of getting married. You want to settle down. You just want a normal life. And your parent wants you to be a thought. Your parent wants you to go out and sell yourself so they can live it up. And it don't mean your parent is not well off. For some of y'all, your parent is fine. They don't need no extra money. This is greed and jealousy. Greed because they thinking about, it's like this person is thinking about the life and the opportunity that you have ahead of you, and they want it. And the only way that they can think of taking that from you is ruining your relationships and forcing you into slavery. Because then you will have to give them whatever you earn. Then they'll be okay with whatever you do. But they not okay with them not receiving what you got. They think they should have what they had, the life that they had, and yours. God said no. And God said as long as you follow his commandments and do what he tell you to, you're going to be just fine. And he is going to deal with these people. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.